Okay, wait. Like, before you type anything in the comments, before you call me an idiot, hear me out. Okay? Just hear me out. Act 4 has a big problem. It's true. It's true. Whether you like it or not, it's true. Okay? And we're gonna talk about it. If you don't know who I am, I make a little bit of Genshin content, a little bit of WoWa content, maybe a little bit of doing Night Abyss when it comes out. We'll see. But anyway, I want to make this short and clean. Okay? Let's start off with Act 3. Act 3 was good. Really good. Liked it. Probably the best one so far, in my opinion. Great. Started off great. In the first 10 minutes of the quest, we were already fighting Raryu. He was chasing Columbina around. In the next 10 minutes, fucking Varka shows up. Banger quest, bro. It started off great. Then it kind of slowed down and everything. We dive into like Raryu's backstory and everything. Pretty cool. Loved it. Loved the quest. Now Act 4. Act 4 started off really good. And then it kind of picked up really fast. It picked up really fast. We went into Raryu's head again. We learned everything like about the Crimson Moon and the Dynasty, the Khanria, everything. And then we get teleported to Sumeru to do Nefer's backstory. But before Nefer, I want to mention that the whole chess piece thing, maybe I mentioned it while I was playing, I don't remember. I enjoyed it in the beginning. It was cool in the beginning. But I was honestly hoping that we're gonna get to see sinners before they were sinners. Since in Act 3, I was talking to Dainsleif and Vedelfulnir, I was talking to a fucking candle. Okay? I was talking to a fucking candle instead of talking to Vedelfulnir. Which is annoying, but it's whatever. In Act 4, I was hoping that we were gonna see, like, at least see them taking the power, like, taking the Abyss in, like, becoming sinners, like we did with Revere, but that didn't happen. And I was kind of disappointed by that. The whole chess game was cool, but I think it could have been done better, in my opinion. I think that the whole chess part could have been done better. In the end, we like fought a little bit of Rift Hounds, and like that was I just hope it was done more. I was hoping that I'm gonna like, at least like play as an NPC Revere. You already like have his model and everything. I was thinking maybe they're gonna allow us to like move through and like actually get to the god damn, to the prison. I was thinking they're gonna actually let us go to the prison, but we were just doing it as chess pieces. But yeah, that was cool. That was okay, I guess. It had a lot of lore, so it was fine. Then we get to Nefer, and boy, oh boy, I know a lot of people are gonna get mad for what I'm about to say. I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck. Nefer's story was good. I liked the story. Now, the execution was horrible. I'm just gonna go there and say it. It was horrible. Why was it horrible? Because it came right after the most important part of the fucking quest. And that was Revere becoming a sinner. We see Revere become a sinner and jump in the Moon Gate. And then I blink and I'm in Sumeru doing Nefer's story quest, fixing the fucking tribes. As a standalone quest, it would have been a banger if it was a standalone quest. What I mean by that, if it was a story quest that you can play in your own time, it would have been a banger. I'm not even gonna lie. But simply because it was integrated into like the main story of Nod Krai, It just feels like it was just placed there because it had to be placed there. It feels like they put her story in the main quest because they just had to do it. If you exclude the whole Nefer part out of this quest, you wouldn't really miss a thing. And that is my main point. That is my main problem. If we are gonna do character story quests in the main story, then let's make sure that they fit in the main story. Because Nefer's part, the whole Nefer story, it just doesn't fit in Krai. It has nothing to do with Krai. Her story, it would have been the same if you went and put Nilu's story in Krai. It would have been the same. Not a single thing would change. Both of their stories have nothing to do with Krai. Nothing. And that is the problem. At least Lauma and what is his name? And Flynn's, their stories had something to do with Krai. They were good. They connected the story of Krai with their quests really, really well. Nefer, she had nothing to do with Krai. That whole part, it had nothing to do with Krai. And that is my main problem. If they put that as her own quest that you can do in your own time, that would have been much better. And they could have like expanded more on it. It would have been really cool. But this just ruined the whole pacing of the quest. It ruined the entire hype that the quest brought to me in that moment where I actually saw Revier take on the power of the Abyss. It ruined that whole momentum that it had right there. And yeah, that is probably the biggest problem that this quest had. It just didn't feel right. It felt filler. It simply felt like it was there because they just had to put it. It was I don't know. In 1 second I'm looking at the Revier, like getting the white hair and the purple eye. Right? And I'm here like, bro, this is peak. And then 10 minutes or like 15 minutes after, I'm going over Sumeru letters discussing about fucking politics in Sumeru. About academia, man. Bro, it just killed the entire vibe. It just killed pacing. It killed the momentum that it had. And I guess like later on, it kind of paid off because Revier was kind of sealed in the box for a little while. I guess that was a payoff. But it just wasn't good, man. I think I would have liked it a lot more if it was its own quest. It just ruined the whole Krai like theme that we had going on. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, one more thing. Can we please, for the love of God, stop glazing the Traveler? Well, Traveler, this would not be possible if not for you. We would not be able to be Revier. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't, bro, because what did I do? What did I do? I did nothing, bro. I did nothing. Yo, the most important part that we did, we held off Revier. And even that Nefer did better. Nefer. The woman that really doesn't give a fuck about fighting, that like she deals with information and listening and stuff. She held off a sinner better than we did. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, bro. I think if Paimon was to like fly around, she would have been more annoying to Revier than us. He would have probably like tried to like swat her around with his staff or something. Because we as a Traveler, we did nothing. Okay? This entire quest, we did nothing. And we get glazed for it. We gotta thank Traveler. This would not be possible if not for him. Yeah. I feel like I wasn't needed in the whole quest. If you excluded the Traveler, I don't think you would have like noticed a big difference. Um, and back in Sumeru, when Rarier was choking Nefer out, what did we do? What did Traveler do? He was holding a sword like this and looking at the smoke, praying to God that Nefer comes out alive. And the only reason she came out alive is because Dainsleif intervened and her like thing like glowed. Whatever that was. Yeah. The thing that Dory gave her, I think. And again, it was Dainsleif and Columbina that saved us. We did nothing. We were holding a sword like this and looking at the smoke. And we get glazed for it. We get glazed for it. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta stop glazing Traveler. But yeah, and in the end, the whole Dory section about her talking with her sister and everything, I'm gonna be honest, that could have been said in like 10 sentences, bro. That all could have been said in 10 sentences and it would have been better because god damn, the holy fucking yap. That was a yap session, bro. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that is my entire problem with this quest. Overall, the quest was really good. Cutscenes. Mwah. Cutscenes, man. Cutscenes were amazing. Yeah. That would, like, as a quest, it was good. But it has problems. The chess pieces, they're up to the player. They were cool. But like I said, I was hoping for maybe something different in the end. The Nefer part, yeah, like I said, that was horrible. That was horribly done. I don't think that it should have been there at all. And then yeah, glazing the Traveler, bro. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. But yeah, overall, cool quest. Looking forward to it, especially now since it seems like Dottore is gonna be the main antagonist. Since Revere is off in the Moongate, wherever the fuck that is. Yeah, I think Dottore might be next. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you guys thought about these two quests. If you enjoyed them. If you didn't, let me know why. And yeah, I don't want to drag this video on for too long. But yeah, those are my opinions. Those are my thoughts. You let me know yours. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Stay safe. And enjoy the rest of your day. That's it. I'm gone.